Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 2nd October 2023, Monday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major headlines of the paper and to see how words have been structured in a sentence so that we can use them in our daily communication. As we know, today we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti. We pay tribute to a great person who has given us freedom. Let us take the spirit of Gandhi Jayanti in our life. We go with the first suicide of the day. Oil firms raise ATF and commercial LPG prices. We start with the standard sentence. Oil firms will be the doer of the sentence. What do? They raise. Oil firms. FIRM. As we know, the word firm can act as both adjective and a noun. Here it acts as a noun.
Firm.
Firm, a company offering a professional service. Oil firms, what do? They raise, R-A-I-S-E. Raise is a beautiful verb.
Raise.
You lift something to a higher position. Raised. Oil firms raise ATF. ATF must be aviation turbine fuel. And commercial LPG prices. LPG must be liquefied petroleum gas. Price, P-R-I-C-E. P-R-I-C-E, price is again a noun.
Price.
The amount of money. Oil firms raise. Oil firms do rise. Oil firms do not rise. Do oil firms raise? Why do oil firms raise? Oil firms raise, don't they? All these language properties can be expected. Oil firms raise ATF and commercial LPG prices. This is active form where we start with the doer. So we can convert that into a passive form like this. ATF and commercial LPG prices are raised by oil firms. This is how we make use of every language property in a sentence. Now we move to the next news item. Gross GST revenue growth slowed to 10.2% in September. This is talking about what happens in GST prices in the month of September. Before months, we have the preposition in. Gross, G-R-O-S-S. Gross is a very interesting word. Gross is retail. All these words are very popular. Gross can be total.
Gross,
total. GST. Revenue growth slowed. Revenue growth. Income, we're talking about income. Growth is from the verb grown. Slow here acts as a verb. Normally slow will act as an adjective.
Slow.
Moving or happening. Something without much speed. Slow. Normally slow will act as an adjective. Now it is
slow.
A verb. Slow, to reduce speed or activity. Slowed. It can act as an adverb also.
Slow.
I can't walk any slower. Slow. That O sound is very prominent. Slow. Growth slowed to 10.2% in September. Now we move to the next item. For held in Manipur for abduction and killing of 2 Metis students. So we're talking about the unfortunate news which has been happening in Manipur. For held, for people were held. Held is a beautiful verb from the word hold. Held. For people were held in Manipur for abduction, A-B-D-U-C-T-I-O-N. As you know, shun endings must be nouns.
Abduction.
The accent falls on the second syllable, abduction. The act of making a person go somewhere, especially using threat or violence. Abduction. For people were held in Manipur for abduction and killing of 2 Metis students. Student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T. Student. A person who is learning at the college or university. Student. The O sound is very prominent. Student. For held in Manipur for abduction and killing of 2 Metis students. Now we move to next news item. Two doctors die after car falls into river in Ernakulam. So another unfortunate news for doctors, young doctors died. Die is a very important verb, D-I-E, die.
Die.
Die is a verb which has got an irregular pattern, die. So it has got a regular pattern, die, died, died. From the verb die, we have got a noun called death. The adjective dead, all the language properties can be expected. Two doctors die, two doctors do die, two doctors do not die, do. Two doctors die. Why do two doctors die? Two doctors die after car falls into. We have got one more verb, fall, F-A-L-L. It has got an irregular pattern, fall, fell, fallen. That O sound is very prominent.
Fall.
Fall, it has got a single syllable, fall, fell, fallen. After car falls into river, car does fall into river. Car, C-A-R. The letter C has got a hard K sound.
Car.
Car, R is silent normally. Car falls into river, fall into something. That's called a movement preposition, fall into river. In Ernakulam, a place, preposition can be precious stones in English language. Now we go to the next news item. AFSPA extended in 4 districts of Assam. We are talking about armed forces, special powers. Act extended, E-X-T-E-N-D. Extend can act as a verb here.
Extend.
Extend. Here the accent falls on the second syllable. AFSPA extended in 4 districts of Assam. In 4 districts of Assam. Assam is a place, the possession of that place. It happens in that place of Assam. Now we move to next news item. Raids unearths irregularities in Bevco outlets. Raids, R-A-I-D. Raid is a very important noun. Raid.
Raid.
A short sudden attack. Raids, unearths. Unearths, U-N-E-A-R-T-H. Unearth is a very modern verb.
Unearth.
To discover something in the ground, to discover proof or some other information. Unearth.
Unearth.
The th sound is very prominent. Unearth. Irregularities. I-R-R-E-G-U-L-A-R-I-T-Y.
Irregularity.
Irregularity is a beautiful noun. Irregularity.
Irregularity.
So we have got a lot of words today, and we have got one more sentence. J&J not to enforce patents on TB drug. J&J stands for Johnson & Johnson. J&J is not to enforce patents on TB drug. This is a very important news item. Tuberculosis, TB. Not to enforce, E-N-F-O-R-C-E. Enforce must be a verb.
Enforce.
Enforce, to make people obey a law. Enforce.
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 Enforce. J&J is not to enforce patents on TB drug.
Enforce.
Enforce, to make people obey a law or to make a particular situation happen or to be accepted. Enforce. This is how words can talk a lot in our daily communication. Words will be talking about a matter. We can use the vocabulary in our daily communication. So make use of words to your friends. That is how we grow in our language. I wish you all the best in language and have a great day. Thank you very much.